The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
At the face-off, Terence Crawford stared Canelo Alvarez dead in the eyes and vowed to turn his head upside down and hurt him. A cold promise to dismantle the myth of Mexican power in front of the world. But Canelo didn't flinch. Calm and unshaken, he responded, "I will beat Terence Crawford no matter what. I don't look like I'm going to be the greatest Mexican ever. I don't say it. I think my numbers are going to talk." With a quiet fire in his voice, Canelo reminded everyone that legacy isn't built on noise, but on proven wins, belts, and records that speak louder than any prediction. He's not chasing attention. He's chasing immortality. And when the bell rings, he plans to let his fists say everything. The tension between them didn't end with words. The atmosphere at the press conference ignited, nearly exploding into a full-blown fight. The storm is coming, and both men are ready to bring fire. Canelo shoved Crawford as tensions boiled over on stage, and for a split second, it looked like the fight was about to start right then and there. Security rushed in, but the damage was already done. The respect between them shattered. The look in their eyes said everything. This is personal now. Neither man is backing down, and neither is willing to lose. What began as a battle for legacy has turned into a war fueled by pride. Crawford didn't just direct his fury at Canelo, he turned to the crowd and, in a chilling moment, issued a warning to every.
That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got, and I'm gonna take it come September 13th.
This is no longer just a fight for Crawford, it's a personal mission. He made it clear that anyone cheering for Canelo would feel the pain right alongside him. His words were sharp, cold, and designed to cut deep. He's not just coming for the belt, he's coming to break hearts, to silence every cheer with a punch. But Canelo didn't flinch. Unshaken by Crawford's threats, he remained composed, speaking with calm confidence about what lies ahead. He made one thing clear: whatever Crawford brings, he'll be ready for it.
I don't know what fight is gonna make, but you know, I'm gonna prepare myself for every style he brings. I hope he brings a good style to make a good fight for the people. That's what I want. If not, I'm gonna do my best to win in every way.
Canelo isn't guessing which version of Crawford will show up. He's preparing for them all. He wants to give fans a war worth watching, but he's not afraid to shut it down if Crawford can't bring the fire. His focus is locked on victory, whether it comes through a brutal brawl or a technical masterclass. One thing's certain: he'll find a way to win. The pressure is rising, and Canelo's patience is wearing thin. Yet amid all the tension and fire, Crawford offered a rare glimpse into the mindset behind the madness. He spoke candidly about the mutual respect between the man. What happens when that respect is pushed to the edge?
Personally, I know it's a mutual respect between me and Canelo. He ain't never disrespect me, so therefore there was no need for me to disrespect him. Come fight time, we definitely gonna try to take each other's heads off, and the closer the fight go, we both gonna be eager to, you know, show who's the more dominant fighter, you know, and our intentions is going to be pure, but at the same time, it's not going to be friendly, you know. So I think you can be, you know, cordial in building a fight.
There's no fake trash talk here, just two killers with mutual respect marching into war. Crawford knows that once the bell rings, there'll be no hugs, no smiles, only fists flying, and pride on the line. He's ready to flip the switch when it matters most, because inside that ring, it's not about words, it's about dominance. And he's determined to prove exactly who runs the show. As the weight of his unbeaten legacy presses in, Crawford offered a rare moment of honesty, opening up about a fighter's deepest fear: losing. He spoke candidly about the mental war that begins long before fight night, the quiet storm of doubt every great has to conquer before they ever throw a punch.
Definitely my unbeaten record goals, and you know, I can't imagine thinking about getting beat. That's not something that I think about.
We've never had it as a professional fighter.
Yeah, but I never like to think about losing. It comes to each and every one of our minds as a fighter, you know, what if? But that's why we train so hard, so that if can deteriorate, you know, and can.
For Crawford, Losing isn't just a stat, it's a shadow that follows him through every round of training. He doesn't dwell on it, but it fuels him, sharpening his edge and hardening his resolve. The thought of defeat, no matter how faint, pushes him to train harder, hit sharper, and dig deeper. He's not just fighting Canelo, he's battling doubt, silence, and every what-if that creeps in during the grind. That's what makes him dangerous. A man who fears defeat is a man who prepares like he'll never allow it. And Crawford isn't just aiming to survive, he's chasing something bigger. In this moment, he laid it bare. This fight is about legacy and what victory here would truly mean.
You know, a win against Canelo Alvarez, what it would do to my career would put me, you know, on Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
You know, I think I would be one of the greatest fighters ever.
No question.
Beating Canelo isn't just another win, it's the mountain that could define Crawford's entire career. He knows that one night, one flawless performance, could etch his name into boxing history forever. He's not just chasing belts, he's chasing immortality. With everything on the line, he's not entering the ring as just a challenger. He's walking in as a man determined to have his name carved in stone, ready to risk it all. Meanwhile, Canelo responded like a battle warrior.com and unshaken, speaking with quiet certainty about the fire that still drives him to keep pushing forward.
I never think about lose. Like, always prepare yourself to win, no matter how, no matter what. So I always thinking in my win. I know I have 2 losses, but I give it all there. So and I'm always focused, always training 100% in what I have in front. And I know I have a very complicated fighter there, but you know, I fought everybody already, every style, and I'm gonna put my everything there, all my talent, my experience, and the best man.
Canelo isn't driven by fear, he's locked in on victory. He's been through every style, every storm the sport can throw, and this challenge is no different. He's bringing experience, discipline, and every ounce of talent into the ring. For him, the formula is simple: fight with heart, leave nothing behind, and let the better man rise. As the war of words momentarily cooled, Canelo took a rare step back from the tension to show Crawford the respect he's earned, acknowledging the true magnitude of the clash that awaits them both.
He's one of the great fighters the last year. Obviously, he's a great fighter, that's why champion. And I think it's a good fight for the fans.
Canelo knows greatness when he sees it, and he's not afraid to admit that Crawford is the real deal. But that respect doesn't change what's coming. If anything, it only raises the stakes. 2 champions, 2 legacies, 1 unforgettable night. Canelo believes the fans are in for something massive, because when giants collide, the whole world watches. The war of words may have seemed too cool, but it didn't, it simply shifted. Crawford took a sharp turn into something deeper, revealing the raw emotion fueling his mission and the weight of what this fight truly means to him.
Confident, you know, everything's happening on God's time. You know, there's a reason why I wasn't getting those big fights, because God was preparing me for this moment right here, and it's my time.
For Crawford, this fight is more than strategy, it's about proving fate right. He sees every delay, every missed opportunity, as part of a divine plan. But what some call destiny, others might see as pressure disguised as purpose. He's not just fighting Canelo, he's fighting the weight of his own expectations. And when belief runs that deep, one wrong step can shake everything. This isn't just a fight, it's his make or break moment. Meanwhile, Canelo stayed ice cold and calculated. No emotion, no drama, just business. For him, this isn't a dream come true. It's another checkpoint on the road to legacy.
Great, you know, it's gonna be one of my best victories in my career. Obviously, he's a great fighter, he's a legend, but you know, it's gonna be good for my books.
Canelo isn't treating this like a miracle, he's treating it like a mission. He respects Crawford's skill, but that respect won't protect him. For Canelo, this fight is about more than just winning. It's about adding another legendary name to his resume, another defining chapter in a career already steeped in greatness. When the dust settles, he wants his victory to roar louder than the hype. But just when it seemed Crawford had cooled off, he snapped back with venom, not at Canelo, but at the crowd. He delivered a chilling message to every fan who doubts him. I want all the people in the stands that boo me, they going to cry when they go home. Crawford isn't just aiming to win, he wants to break hearts. The boos, the hate, the noise, it's all fuel. He's not chasing applause when his hand is raised. He wants silence soaked in regret. This isn't about proving the fans wrong, it's about making them feel every punch deep in their chest. When the fight ends, Crawford doesn't just want victory, he wants vengeance. And with the fire still raging, he turned his focus back to Lagosanat, asking for respect this time, but demanding his place in history.
Hey, September the 13th, you're looking beef, you're looking brolic. What can they expect come September?
Listen, I'm all about making history. I was the first 2-time undisputed champion of the world, and I can assure you I'm gonna be the first 3-time undisputed champion of the world.